The next method we're going to be working on is this private code exists. So if I copy the name of the method and after constructor again, private function code exists, and we pass in the code equals null by default, and now we simply return, and in brackets we check in if it isn't empty, code if it isn't empty, and array key exists. We're going for the code, we're checking if it's inside of this underscore least array. And if it is, if both of these are true, then obviously we'll be returning true. If any of this is false, then it's going to be false. Recently, I've learned about this quite nice approach to checking all this. Rather than having all this long statement down here inside of this get current index, we can simply create a nice self-explanatory, because obviously, as you can see, the name of the method says straight away what it is, so we don't need any comments here. We just use this method and pass the parameter, and then obviously this method takes care of checking whatever needs to be checked. It looks much nicer, obviously self-explanatory, as I've said. We don't need any comments because you can just by reading the code, you know exactly what's happening here. So now if we scroll up a little bit, and after our constructor again, we're going to create the last method in this specific class. This time it's going to be public function display, and we're going to pass the value equals null, and then we simply go for the switch statement, and the switch will take index, which is basically whatever is selected, whatever currency we're currently viewing the website in, and we go for case GBP and return. We're going to return this symbol concatenated with a value. If you want to add GBP after this, you can also add it here. This is basically for displaying purposes, so you can define whatever format you want here for displaying all these currencies. That's why we've got this option, because some obviously currencies have a symbol before the value, some after. This is the way of basically taking care of that problem. So case, next one is USD, return, again, this, it's pretty much exactly the same thing. So we're just going to copy this, because all three currencies have it displayed the same way. So it's pretty simple for these. So then case EUR for euro, return symbol and value, and then break. And that's everything in this class. We can now save and close the file.